Can you imagine owning your own piece of Mansfield in this single level, new construction home with 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a low maintenance backyard, and on top of that, there's a community park that's already in here, which is perfect for your kids, your grandkids. It's already here. Not to mention, we're still within 40 minutes of downtown Dallas. So if that's something you're interested in, come on with me. Let's take a look. Welcome to today's video. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this one here. I like how this one is it has a different feel to it, right? One of the different feels that you notice when you first walk in are these high ceilings, which you don't normally see on single level homes, but also at the same time, it still has a very nice luxury feel to it. Because sometimes the single level homes, they just feel like starter homes, but sometimes it's like, hey, this is nice. It's just smaller. And for some people, depending on what stage they are in their life, having something with a smaller backyard, having something that's single level and not huge on the inside is beneficial for them. So let's check this one out. You like that you have this area for bar stools. You also have like additional storage down here, which is great. I had to hurry up and get up. My knees don't do what they used to do. I'm in my late 30s now. I'm in my late 30s, so I can't be on my squatting down for too long without my knees telling me, all right now. All right now. Some of y'all can relate to that. Like how we have this nice pantry area right here. Pop the fridge in this section here, obviously. I love when the builders have like the glass cabinets up top so you can see what's going on up there as well. And even in here, I like that they have some color on the cabinets, and it kind of flows with the countertops as well. If you look closely at the countertops, they have like that grayish undertone to it, and then it flows with the cabinets. Come over here, 5-burner Frigidaire appliances. Everything's vented out through the vent right there. It just seems like a nice space for entertaining. Like everything's right here, but at the same time, it's not too big, because what I've learned from clients who have these huge homes is that, maintaining the home is a job in itself. Even if you have people to come and clean the home and stuff like that, it's still a job. So being able to have something that's a little bit more low maintenance, but still really nice, is a really good option. So with this one, we'll go right on into the primary bedroom. Once again, high ceilings. I love that the rooms have ceiling fans. Also like that in here, when you're looking out your back window, you see more like trees and stuff back there versus, you got having a whole bunch of houses and stuff. Gives you a little bit more privacy. I can still go ahead and put your bed in this section here. Maybe mount your TV on this wall right there. Maybe a little chair over there or a dresser. Let me stop. I'm I'm not the interior guy, right? Like there's some people who have that ability to really picture things out, but I'm just showing you what's possible on this one. As we're checking out the primary bathroom, love the high ceilings. Once again, I like that you have the frosted window and you have the blinds there. To give you that extra level of security, but also this tub it's a nice tub. Looks like it's very relaxing. Now what I can visualize is like having some candles back here, something like that. Maybe a good book. Just depends on how you want to set it up. Separate vanities, which is nice. But here's something else I noticed when I came in here. Oh, let me brace myself. Back on these knees again. All right. I must love y'all. I'm back on my knees again. All right. So look, this cabinet here is higher than this cabinet here. And I was out showing homes to a client, and the wife was on the shorter side, and she pointed out to me that the cabinets felt higher than normal. And they ended up not buying that particular house because of that. So I do like that you have this variation here. Maybe it looks better. So like this, as you can see, this one is probably about 3 to 6 inches higher than this one. So just noticing little things like that when you're purchasing a home. If it's something that's important to you, then, you know, I think when purchasing a home, you got to have your negotiables and non-negotiables, right? Because sometimes it's hard to find every single thing in the home that you want. As we're looking at the tile that goes all the way to the ceiling. I love that because some builders stop like right here, but this one, they went all the way up to the top, which is great. So let me ask you a question. What is a non-negotiable in a home for you? Is a non-negotiable a 2-story? Is a non-negotiable a 3-bedroom versus a 4-bedroom? Is a non-negotiable a big yard versus a small yard? Shoot, non-negotiable would be the price. What's a non-negotiable for you in a home? Leave a comment down below, please. All right, so I think this is a respectable size closet based on the size of the home. This is not a big home. However, you still got pretty good closet space here. And it goes all the way to the side here, which is great. Plus you do have a little bit of shelving here, so that helps as well. And you still have these high ceilings. I think everywhere in the home, you're gonna have these high ceilings, and it's gonna make the home feel a lot bigger. Even though it's a smaller size home, it's gonna feel bigger because the ceilings are higher, which is really unique. Oh, I didn't notice this when I came in here. I like that they have the cabinets here in the water closet area, so you can, like, you know, put some stuff away there, whatever you need. I do like that. I like that the floor, I didn't notice that either. The floor matches the countertops in the kitchen. Remember, it was like that white with a little dash of gray. So I like when you have those type of features. It makes it kind of flow, gives you a nice flow to the home. Speaking of flow, come right out here. You have your utility room right here. Now, here's something else that I've had other clients tell me in the past. They're like, I do not want a laundry room that's connected, directly connected between the garage and the house. I don't want to walk through my laundry room to get into the house. Now, this one's completely separate, so it really just depends on your preference. But I can, you know, I understand. As we're checking out this living room space here. Love that you have the slider there, especially this time of year. It's cooling off, y'all. It feels so good. It's still like blue skies, still getting into I think it's gonna be like 60 today. So it's not hot, but it's just very comfortable. I get to pull my suits out. If you noticed in my last couple of videos, I'm wearing sleeves again. No more polo shirts. I might be done with the polos for a little while, but it's all good. Make sure we got everything. Pantry, yep. Living room. So you probably put like your dining room stuff in this section, you know, table and everything with a nice, and then obviously go ahead and mount your TV. In this section here, you do see these spots right here where you can go ahead and get surround sound speakers set up if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think the space is being utilized great because you have so many different options on a home like this. Let's go to the left. So in here, coat closet for guests. Once again, the countertops, same countertops. I like that. I don't even know how you would use this space right here because you don't normally just see a countertop with cabinets in the hallway, but you got it here. I don't know, maybe you charging phones or something like that. I mean, how would you use this space right here? If this is where you hang up your coats and everything, but you have this whole space right here where you can just store stuff. Maybe that's what it's for. How would you use this space right here? Leave me a comment down below, please. Yeah, I'm trying to think because you have a guest bathroom here, which I like this guest bathroom for multiple reasons. One of them because you do have like the seat here in the shower, which is great. Now this one, they didn't run it all the way up, so it did stop right there. But at least in the primary bedroom, they did run it all the way up to the ceiling. I do like that you have the storage space right here, which is good. And then we have bedrooms number 2 and 3 right next to each other. But look at how high these ceilings are. When you walk into these rooms, these are some really high ceilings. And it's not even that the rooms are that big, it's just, it feels so much bigger because of it. Now, I like that this one here, this room, you actually have 2 small closets. Now they're small, let me emphasize the small on that. They're not big, but you do have 2 closets in one room. One on this side, which it's a secondary bedroom, so, you know, and then one right here. And this one does go all the way down there, so you do get a little bit of extra space on this one. Now this room feels a little bit bigger. It may or may not be, but it definitely feels that way walking into it. Once again, like I said, really high ceilings. Love the ceiling fan, of course. Now this one just has one big closet straight across like that. I'm laughing at myself because last night my wife and I watched Tony Rock. So Chris Rock's brother did a special, and one of the things that he was talking about in the special, he was like explaining to some people in the audience what "like that" means. He was talking about, yeah, I know him, but I don't know him like that. So this one has a closet, you know, It has a closet. It's big, but it's not big like that. You know, that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm sorry. Let me focus, y'all. Let me focus. Just trying to give you a little behind the scenes of my thoughts while I'm going through these houses. All right, so like I said, I'm waiting to hear back how you use this space right here. You have a 2-car garage, 2 singles. When I say singles, you have a single door here, single door here, but you can fit 2 cars in here. You still have your sprinkler system there, electrical panel there, tankless water heater here. And then on top of that, everything right there, you go up the attic. Nah, not today. One of these videos I'm gonna go, I mean, I've been up there before, but not today. Not today. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of activity recently in the market as we're checking out the 3rd full bathroom, which I like because we're heading toward, we're towards the end of the year. There's a lot of different opportunities with sellers that are on the market, whether that's builders, whether that's individual homeowners that are very motivated to get something done. So if you're in that position, if you're thinking about making a move or even just preparing for next year, now's a great time to really start taking more action and kind of seeing what that would look like for you and your family. And like I said, if that's you, if that's the position you're in, feel free to reach out to me and my team. Our contact information is in the description box. Now this one here is the 4th bedroom. It does have a walk-in closet with shelving, which is great. Now, if you didn't need this as a 4th bedroom, this would be a great office. I love how it sits at the front of the home. You even have like a porch in the front of the home as well. I showed that a little bit on my walk up, but yeah, right here. So that's great. Being able to have that ability to just sit out there and see what's going on. Once again, going back to the high ceilings, which is great. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look in the backyard. But yeah, definitely a lot of different incentives available right now. Whether you need help with closing costs, whether you need to negotiate more on the pricing, like now is a great time because there's just not a ton of buyers in the market right now, which is an advantage if you're a home buyer. So just things to kind of keep in mind. Now that we're out here, I love that you have this nice covered patio with lights back here. As you can see, there's multiple lights that you could turn on and entertain. But most importantly, I like that, when you come back here, this is your view. Low maintenance yard. No neighbors directly behind you. I like that there's trees, but they're not too close. Because sometimes with these big trees, they come with big roots. And if those roots get under your foundation, it can cause some issues. So I like that they're a good 20 feet away. Maybe even more than that. But low maintenance yard. Still come back here if you want to barbecue, want to listen to music. Also love that the community has a park in the actual community. So if this isn't enough space for your kids or your grandkids, you can just walk to the neighborhood park inside the neighborhood. So it's a really unique opportunity. All right, well, hey, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for watching, leaving your feedback. Wherever you're at in your journey, whether that's a journey of moving to Texas, whether that's a journey of buying your first home because you're tired of paying rent, or maybe it's a journey of, you know what, it's time for us to downsize. The kids are gone and we don't need this 2-story home with 4,000 square feet. We could be just fine in a single level, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home with a low maintenance backyard. Like this one. So whatever your situation is, I just want to encourage you. And obviously my team and I are here to help you whenever you're ready. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next home. Well, hey, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're planning on moving to the Mansfield area or anywhere throughout the Dallas area, feel free to reach out to me and my team. Our contact information is in the description box. Hey, it doesn't matter if it's in the next 7 days, 7 weeks, or even 7 months from now. Whenever you're ready, we would love to help you make your next move, your best move, here in Mansfield or anywhere throughout the Dallas area. Once again, my name is Brandon Small. Thank you so much for watching. Let's make it happen.